Welcome to
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's
Imagine This World.
up? How you
I
doing?
talk about so many different things
How you
related to
been?
life and living,
What's going
interviewing
on?
unusual
What's
people
good?
and storylines.
Are you
Please
getting it
subscribe
in?
and check me out.
Somebody
Leave
getting
an
it
over
for
on
you?
YouTube and reviews and welcome
What's
to
going
Integrate Podcast Talk.
on, people?
Follow me on Instagram. See you later.
Subscribe to my channel.
What's going on, people? It is the day of another day that we call It's Thursday. Anybody been sick? What's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, knocking down doors and making your dreams come true, and practicing ignore. Now today is Thursday, just in case you didn't hear what I said, it's Thursday, and I want to share with you as far as me going to a couple places I have to go to, of course, to take your business. I told you I was going for the license, stuff like that, and I want to share with you and represent that as well. Of course, I felt this as I know I did anyway because it was a little bit more extreme to my value. You know, it is neither here or there, but at the end of the day, I always had to play the with me, if you're kind of person like me, we used to falling down, so we already know before we hit the ground, we're kind of have something else to step on, you know, before we hit the ground. So I had to go see this lady and stuff like that as far as helping for us. You ever heard of headhunters and stuff? They look for you to find jobs and stuff like that. So anyway, as I'm going, you know, let me piggyback off first. I can tell you how the story goes. Okay, back in New York when I was working in Chi-Chi's bar. Chi-Chi bar is closed down. It was closed down on January the 3rd, 2011. It was known for their chicken wings and their hot wings and their food and stuff. It was basically a black gay club or black gay bar that located in New York City, right by Christopher Street Plaza Station. Now, of course, a lot of discrimination was going against a lot of black bars and stuff, and they were being shut down, they're being targeted and closed. And as I was working and stuff, it was a great place to be, and I loved there. But now it's officially closed as of January the 3rd, 2011. I just got there before I used to be the bartender there. I was the bartender there for 4 years and stuff. And it was a guy, I got friends with a lot of guys that would basically come inside the bar and stuff. It was pretty cool with me. Guys, girls, trans women, you know, some everybody went to the bar. Straight, gay, bi, whatever it gets to be. So at one point in the time, I was cool with all the cops. Cops were cool with me. They took on me Beyonce for some reason. And at the same point, when things started shifting with New York City, the same one that was calling me, you know, hey, how you doing, stopping me, talking to me, they knew my name. They were no longer talking to me. But I'm not going to go into that part because that's a whole nother level of the story, and I don't want to get into that right now. So when the bar was being attacked and stuff like that, and I really personally believe it was, I don't want to, let me just not even put that out there. I'm just keep my mouth closed to that part. Okay. So the thing is that it was a guy up there. There were a lot of black guys up on the wall and stuff like that, you know, in New York and stuff. Black guys, black girls. I was being followed. They was once cool with me. They were following me now. They were stopping me at the bank. Because once I get off work, I would put everything I made inside the bank because I didn't want to take it home with me. So then plainclothesmen cops would follow me and stuff behind, or walking behind me and stuff. I wouldn't know they were cops because they were just like plainclothesmen. And while I was walking and stuff, talking to my friends and stuff, and a lot of them probably would see this video, they know exactly what I'm talking about because they was with me. And we were all walking together and stuff like that, but they target me and they stopped me because I came out the bank. I put the money in the bank, you know, because I want to keep it for a rainy day, and Lord knows it's been storming. So I put it in, they came out, they said, what did you just do? I said, I went to the bank. They was like, well, why did you go to the bank? I said, to put money in it. They said, well, how did you get money? I said, just off work. Like, why are you doing this? Okay, that's going to another story. I'll tell you about that later. So at the time and stuff, there was a lot of black people against the wall and stuff like that. A lot of them up checking and stuff like that. A lot of black guys didn't feel like it was safe. They were scared. I ran into a guy who was basically scared as a raven. I don't know what's going on out here. I'm scared as hell. I said, well, where you live? He said, I live in Jersey. I said, well, come on. I'm going to go home. You can get my car. You can ride home with me. Okay. So we talk and stuff like that. He's like 6'7", 6'8", and stuff like that, and you know, baby face, stuff like that. So we talking back and forth. Oh my God, I always liked it. You always had a crush on you. Da, 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 da. I was like, really, really, really. You know, it is what it is. And I would say you never know you're gonna find love. Unfortunately, that has not been available to me. Stick to the story at playing Raven. Okay. So in the car and stuff like that, he came to my house, stuff like that, and you know, we started talking and stuff. He was like, I like you. Da, da, da. One thing led to another. Mother's live. And he robbed me. He robbed me. He asked for a picture of me, and he robbed me. This is way before I found out about this robbery and the two-spirit woman, being robbed. I was oblivious to all this type of action taking place. I believe you knew what I was, I knew what you was. We didn't care. But since I've been doing these stories, I learned a lot differently. I'm living in a whole new world than the one I thought I would be living. So he's like 6'7". I looked up at him and talking to him. He's way up here and way down here. I'm a tall bitch. I'm 6 feet tall. So I'm looking up. He must be really tall. So the thing about it is that he was way bigger than me. He's real built, big, like big, thick guy. Like he's about a good 300-400 pounds. So at the end of the day, he could just beat the shit out of me with no problem. So anyway, I told him, I said, well, I'm on my cell phone. I said, where's my cell phone? He said, I know what you're talking about. You know how they slid into their pocket? So he slid in his pocket and stuff. I said, well, where's my cell phone? He said, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, are you serious right now? Like, I drove you from New York to Jersey and you want to rob me? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm starting to get a little upset about you accusing me of stealing your cell phone. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, Reed, you know you have a bad temper. If you fight this man's going to tear your house up. He don't give a fuck about nothing in here. Sure, it's not the best. It might be close to Sanford or something, but at the end of the day, it's still yours. He doesn't give a shit, and it makes you think, well, damn, maybe they was looking for him, at the end of the day, the cops, it makes you start second guessing stuff like that, but I don't think that's what they're looking for. They were just checking random people, they even checked me and stuff like that, but anyway. So the thing is, he wanted to rob me, and the next thing you know, we got to argument. I said, well, fine, you gotta go, let me take you home. So I drove him home like a dumbass. This is before me being a jaded bitter bitch. This is me being a dumb, gullible bitch, the stupid fucking, I could kill myself sometime how stupid I was with people. Anyway, I drove him home. He didn't live that far from me. I drove him home and stuff like that. I was like, I want my cell phone, And the reason why I drove him home because I didn't want to leave him outside because he knew what my car looked like, and I was scared he was going to bust my windows out of my car if I didn't get rid of him by where I lived. So I had to kind of play that punk role. If anybody will understand the situation, when you got to play a punk, even though you could act up, but you got your car, you got your place, they kind of got the upper advantage of you because they got all your whole engineer of your whole life is mapped out right in front of them. You don't know shit about them where they live. You can't retaliate because when they going, they going. Okay, so speed it up again. Okay, so I was coming from New York one night and he saw me. He said, "How you doing, beautiful?" I was like, "Really?" So he was like, "I like to get to talk to you." I was like, "Really?" Then he was like, please. He pulls my shirt. He's like, come here, Mom, I want to talk to you. Now, mind you, I'm like, really? He said, please don't do me like that, Mom. I just want to talk to you. Come here, Mom. I'm like, really? That reminds you of my Penn Station. Tons of people watching, pull on me. He's like, please, I just want to talk to you. So I'm like, what? He was like, I really like you. I think you're very beautiful. I said, you remember me? He said, no. I said, you don't remember me? I had black hair and then he saw me before I was blonde. I was black hair. I said, what do you mean? I said, you remember me? He's like, no. I said, I'm the one you robbed. He said, what are you talking about? He's like, what are you talking about? And mind you, he's way up here. And I'm down there. I was like, I'm the one you robbed. But listen, you ain't at my house and I can act the fuck up. We can crack like I'm willing to take a chance. You're a big bitch, honey. But at the end of the day, I have to depend on all the pain and the shit I've been through to try to win this fucking fight. I may lose a little bit, make it a couple of battle wounds. But at the end of the day, I was willing to take that chance. So I was like, you remember me? You remember me? So I know what you're talking about. I said, yo, you remember me? I said, he gained more weight. He was really big. He was a big bitch. So I'm looking at him. I was like, you don't remember me? He's like, no, I don't remember you. He said, come here. I was like, yo, don't do that. Don't touch me because, as black people, we get funny in our moves. Why don't you put your fucking hand in the arena? Swung. With me, I would. I'm not the kind of girl going, stop. No. So he was like, come here, I want to talk to you. I said, let me tell you something. The day you stole my cell phone, and Marge, you got my pictures too. I said, the day you stole my cell phone is the day you lost me. He said, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, yeah, that's what you said when you robbed me. He said, I think you got mistaken somebody else. I said, trust me, I know who robs me and I don't come to my house. It's not that many, honey. And at the end of the day, I remember you. So he was like, why don't you talk about side? Let me go. Because I'm not in the business of convincing somebody of something, especially you commit a crime on me. And I'm not going to convince you that you did it when you know damn well you did it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, I went to catch it up to the story as far as last week. Or was it this week? Last week. I think, no, it was this week. It was this week. I think it was Monday. No, it was Tuesday. So, no, it was Monday. It was Monday. So Monday I get up there and I've seen her coming downtown Newark and stuff. Oh, baby, I seen her come downtown Newark. Before that, let me go backtrack a little bit more before I get to that part. I saw him downtown again. He saw me walk. He saw me looking at him. And I looked at him, he looked at me, and then I saw another trans woman. And the other trans woman said, you better give my fucking money. And I was like, okay. Now I knew the other trans woman, because me and that trans woman went after another guy that fucked one of our sisters, and we basically beat the shit out of somebody else who fucked with one of our sisters before that. She's passed on. She's dead now, but she was a very beautiful girl, Lady Anaya, and she was very beautiful, very passable. Now she's passed on. However, that's another story, that's another time. So anyway, they got to a different altercation and stuff like that, and I'm watching it unravel in front of me, and I watch how, like, what is going on between these two. I don't know what happened. The girl went and got this big old thing, and remember this downtown in front of police and everything, so the police could come in and intervene at any time now, because it's right there. So I was like, okay, this isn't really good, but I don't know what's going on. I help my sister. That's what she needs. I'm going to show up, and I'm going to show out for her, you know, so nothing happens to her. Whew. Okay. Prime example. Now I know what happened and stuff. They must have walked off and stuff like that, and you know, it never got rectified and stuff. The real reason was my bus was coming. Listen, at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on there, but at the end of the day, I had to get my ass home. So anyway, it didn't get rectified and stuff. It kind of, well, he walked off and stuff, and she was kind of saying, you know, the girl's running out. So okay, fine. So I left, got on the bus, and came on home and stuff. And she's fine. I ran into her a couple weeks ago. But anyway, that's another story too. I'm not gonna go into that either. So I ran into him downtown. Now I'm thinking, I'm not saying my sister did it, but he was limping. He couldn't hardly walk. All his teeth. Now remind you, this guy's under 30, I think, or under 30 or under 40. He's like under something. He's not. He's very young. Seems like under 30 or 30-ish or going into his 40s. It's like 35, 36. He's really young, and he's limping. All his teeth is knocked out his mouth. So clearly, he robbed somebody else, and they handed him his justice. His just due. He must have did it what he did to me. He probably did it to her, and he did it to somebody else, and somebody else went in. He was limping. His teeth was falling out. No, not falling out. His teeth was gone. He was using a big stick to walk around. Now he's young. So all I'm thinking in the back of my mind is, damn. So he sees me. He goes, how you doing? I said, you can't be serious. And I'm looking at him, and it's raining and everything outside. I'm like, oh my God, it's raining. And you speaking to me like, I wanted to say what happened to you, but I was like, I understand what happened to you, because what you did in the dark and came to the light, and clearly you went to someone else you thought you could do it to, and they was not having it. And that's what happened within him. You know, this is the thing. A lot of times when we meet these guys and stuff, and it's really crazy, we try to help them and stuff, and they basically get them up on their feet and they rob us. And this is not the first time I've been robbed, and probably won't be the last time, but I always find it very questionable when it's the ones you try to help be the same ones that try to destroy you or belittle you. Now, at the end of the day, he could have killed me, because now that I know how this thing works as far as being two-spirit, I never would have known that this type of transaction happened between the one that's supposed to protect me is actually the one who's going to be murdering me. Now I know better now, somewhat, you know, because if you're still trying to date, that means you're still taking a chance. That means you haven't died with that person that tried to harm you. You're still living because you're still looking for love, and you're still holding on to hope. And I always feel as though when you're a two-spirit woman that you always hold on to hope, because if you don't hold on to hope, you've given up and the other person wins. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, so I just wanted to share this with you as far as 6'7", and the thing about 6'7", 6'8", and it was really tall. And the thing about him is that I know somebody's going to get a hold of him. And I know his days going to be limited. And it's so sad, because he could have been so much of a promising future, but he decided to go down another avenue. And even though I was trying to help him and talk to him, he even robbed me. He came to me like 3 times and basically don't even remember who I am. I think he do know, but I think he don't think I probably remember, because for some reason people think I got so many men running up inside my house that I won't remember who it is that I bring to my house. But it is what it is. I don't care what you think. I'm going to tell you what you know. Anyway, I just wanted to share this story with you, but the reason why I'm sharing this story with you is because if you're a man and you rob the girls and stuff, be careful. Because one day you're going to see that same girl that's doing a little better than you, that could have put you on your feet, and she's not going to do it. She's going to act just like she don't know you. You know, the kind of like the way y'all do us on the street when y'all see us, and yet still, y'all all up against our door, sucking on our people, trying to lick our assholes and all this kind of shit. But at the end of the day, you act like you don't know us and stuff, and here it is, you fucking Congarella, and at the end of the day, you could be sitting up here living in your life and your truth is that, but you're still hiding and stuff. And I find it amazing how y'all move, though. It's amazing how y'all sit around, you laugh at us, you make fun of us, but yet still you fucking us or we fucking you. But then you go out and your cis women or your straight boys, you making fun of us to throw the scent off of you. And I find that part to be amazing. Also find it amazing how a lot of trans women have put men on their feet, whether they butch queens, whether they gay, whether they trans, they have put people on their feet, and sometimes they get the recovery of, you know, they get the feedback as far as being appreciated, you know, not through monetary value. Sometimes appreciation can mean anything, but at the end of the day, sometimes people out here are really good people that know you were there for them when they was at their lowest, and they remember you when you were at your lowest, and they were at their highest, and they'll pull you up. And those are good people. Those are earth angels and stuff. And then there are some out here that basically you help, they don't give a damn, they feel like you were stupid, and that's what you get for being stupid. Anyway, I just want to share this with you on this Thursday. Comment below how you feel about this, how dude life is going to you. What do you think he got karma? You think karma caught up with him? You think he's trying to rob somebody else? He got it back? Comment below. At the top there's Instagram button. If you follow me, I won't be following you back. But y'all love you, and thank you for watching Catch the Rain.
Alright now, come on, Raven, let's go on Instagram.
Ooh, like I said before, hit the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, like this video. Let me know what you think. Has somebody ever robbed you and forgot they robbed you? Isn't that amazing? You robbed me and you forgot you robbed me. And then you want to be my friend again, like I'm supposed to let you come back in my house after you done robbed me. I don't trust you. What have you done to yourself? Comment below and then you feel about this. At the top there's the Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll selectively follow you back. Love you. Love you.